What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Expeditions Viking. We are about to sit in our chair of doom, or our chair of okay. Alright, let's sit in it, let's see what happens. Following the initial meet and greet, everyone toasts to your father and digs into the meal. Food covers every inch of the table, and the freshly brewed mead seems to flow endlessly. And then the slow water. You're listening to Nefya's usual complaints about her mother when Catil perks up and slips discreetly out of the longhouse. Outside, some piece of pottery crashes against the ground, and men begin to shout. In short order, the door flies open, and the doorway is filled by Otar Erlingsson, sword in hand. Outside, you see his brothers standing over the prone form of Catil. Otar looks around the room with disgust. What a splendid feast for such a crap thing. Otar's gaze stops on you. He raises his sword to point at you accusingly. LD, your family had its chance to earn our respect, and you wasted it. Come outside and defend your honor, or we will burn this hall to the ground. Nefya jumps to her feet, already holding her knife. Her voice seethes with disgust. Otar, you miserable drunkard, how dare you attack your Thegns' honor during his own feast? Your family will pay for this. Otar has turned his back to you and is already walking back outside. All the other guests turn their gaze to you in anticipation. Your mother leans in to whisper in your ear. You have to handle this. If the other Thegns think you're too weak to deal with such a blow against our family's honor. This will not stand. Nefya, are you with me? A shadow sets across Nefya's face. By the gods, he's going to make us kill him this time, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Alright, what are we doing? We are going to retrieve our weapons from the rack by the door. Surprise, surprise. Alright, cool. We got a Thegns axe. Perfect. We have a shield, which isn't really going to help because this is a two-handed axe of awesome. Your uncle Grimulfer taught you to fight with a two-handed axe, his favorite weapon. The first time you ever beat him at practice, he gave you this Dane axe as a symbol of your graduation. Sweet! Now that you've taken your weapons, it is time to equip them. Click on inventory icon at the inventory and open your stuff. Alright. Let's go down here. Alright, all unequipped items in your possession show up here. Use the buttons above the scroll window to filter which types you want to see. Drag items into these slots to equip them. Specific items go into specific slots. You can also double-click an item to automatically equip it in the correct slot. And finally, each character can carry 2 sets of weapons and can freely switch between them in combat. Click this button to select which weapons your primary set. Your primary set. Alright, cool. Yeah. That thing that we're gonna do. Alright, so you're gonna go and you're gonna be like, brrr! And then, I guess that's it. We're not gonna use a shield, because shields are for the weak. And other people. She has a knife. The inventory also displays a few extra useful pieces of information about each character. Here you can see this character's primary stats as well as their current morale and whether they have any injuries. Cool. Should we give her a... Oh, she has a spear. Is a spear a two-handed weapon? It looks like... Can we give her a shield? No. Well, yeah, no, you're not allowed to change your followers' inventory if they're not part of your herd. Of our herd. So I guess she's not part of our herd. So we can't do that. That's fine. Okay. I guess we're ready. We have our Dane's axe, and we are good to go. We're about to see what the combat's like, ladies and gentlemen. I've been pretty excited for this. I haven't experienced it yet, but it's going to be good, I hope. If it's not good, I'll just cry silently to myself. Silent tears will run down my cheeks. And it may be sniffling, but it's going to be fine, guys. It's going to be absolutely great. I'm excited. Are you excited? You should be excited. All right, here we are. Most of the guests follow you outside and form a half circle behind you. You're dimly aware of other things muttering about themselves, or among themselves, rather. Nefya runs over to Catil to help him back on his feet. A streak of blood runs from his hair down his cheek, but it looks like he can still fight. 4 against 1? This is what the sons of Erlinger Thorgilsson consider a fair fight? Otar's brother, what is that, Toasty? Tossed. Sneers. He sounds drunk. Shut your mouth, woman! He started it! Will you be alright, Catil? The hunter wipes the mud out of his eyes. It's nothing. Tossed hits like a girl. In fact, no. I'm certain that Nefya could do far more damage when she was little. You sniveling little bleep! Come over here and say that again. You snakes, you will die for this. Or, if you crave a fight so much, there are proper ways to handle this. Does your father know that you're here destroying his name? You snakes, you will die for this. Otar shifts his weight restlessly as he regards the Thegns assembled behind you. You're outnumbered, LD, unless you want to crawl to the other Thegns for help. Aslifer steps forward and draws his weapon. You've gone too far, Otar. There is no honor in this. I must take LD's side here. For a moment, confusion mixes with fright in Otar's eyes, but he quickly composes himself. Fine, we'll kill you all. Then I'll be Thane. Oh, really? You think that you stand a chance? Maybe. We'll find out soon enough, I suppose. Alright, combat is an important aspect of the game. Of course it is. Defeat does not necessarily mean game over. You will usually be able to continue, and the story may change in some cases. During combat, blue hexes appear under your allies and red under your enemies. You can select yourself and your warriors, called Heirdmen, either by clicking on them directly or by clicking on their portrait. You can make default attacks against enemies by clicking on them with the cursor, or when the cursor changes to a sword or an arrow. In addition to normal attacks, remember to use your character's abilities. When the conditions for an ability is not met, it will be grayed out. Hovering over the individual abilities will provide information about their use and effects. Cool. Alright, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a field of battle. We have a zooming. We do not have any shifting, it doesn't appear. Alright, it looks like I actually get to go first. So what skills do I have now? Tactical move, halves the user's moves but allows them to move through traps and everything else. Okay. Reckless strike, not really the case. Anticipate opening, not really the case either. Charge. And now I do like the charge attack. Is that a thing I can do? Let's do it. Bam! Get almost destroyed. Do I have any other uses I can do at this point? No. When this button is active, clicking on any character in combat will display detailed information about that character. With allies, you'll be able to rearrange abilities. Alright, so we've done something with him. Okay, so now we have her, and she can attack from there. Toodles! Okay, so she did that. I think we can move her now? I'm gonna move her over here. I guess I can move her again. Oh, we can move again too. That's pretty cool. I'm a pretty big fan of that. I'm gonna try to do something. Maybe get behind this guy next. I'm not sure. Catil. Alright, what do we got for you? A ranging shot, free action. All enemies adjacent to the target hex get the status effect spotted. Cannot use low cover, ranged attacks, or character have 25% accuracy. We also have quick shot. Make 2 ranged attacks at 30% accuracy each. Do we know what our accuracy is against these guys? We have a 95% chance to hit. So if we use this, we still maybe we have a 95% chance to hit. Alright, what else? Death Blow deals double damage but can only target immobilized enemies. Alright, fair. Interrupt. Rebuke. Cripple. Takes away the target's movement. That's interesting. Tactical move and spot traps. Alright, let's go ahead and do the double shot here. Quick shot. 1 and done? No? A character has just entered cover. Cover comes in either high or low cover, which is visualized by shields hovering over or hovering next to the hexes. When it applies, cover blocks attacks completely. There's no partial cover. You're either in cover or you're not. Cover protects you against ranged attacks from the direction of the space with the cover. Okay. A character in low cover will automatically stand up to shoot over it, but will also be forced to stand up if an enemy stands next to him. High cover still works if the character is standing behind it, but requires movement to shoot at enemies on the other side. Oh, that's cool. And we get a second shot here, right? Yes, we do. Alright, so we said good day to you, sir. Alright, can we move with W, A, S, and D? Oh, we totally can, and that is amazing. Alright, so, let's take a look. So this is all cover of some sort. This is not cover. This is cover from this side. Okay. Okay. And then if we move here... stun. Let's try that. We'll move there. And we stunned him. Which allows us to get into a better position, and that should only leave you able to actually attack us at this point. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to end our turn. Step back and shoot at our gal pal here. She is harried now. And the other dude was stunned. I think we're going to go after you, friend. Any status effects applied to a character will show up above the hit points bar. Stat effects can last anywhere from a few rounds to several in-game hours. Some are even permanent. Oh. Fatigued is one of the more punishing status effects and will last as long as the character is still tired. Resting during camping will get rid of it for the duration of the character's stamina, so make sure everyone gets their rest if you think they might end up in a fight. To get more information about the status effects, you can click on the info button and click on the character, friend, or foe that you want to know more about. Alright, let's click on her right now. So she's been harried. Or at least she was. She is still harried. Now, how do we... Can we right click? Like, I don't... Toggle non-lethal attacks? No longer land critical hits. Interesting. Switch between characters' weapons. Extend. I'm a little curious here. Like, it said that we can see the status effect above the, so we know. And we know that it's harried, but we're not sure what harried does. It's all very interesting. So I think I'm going to do is step forward. I'm going to go with the regular basic attack of opportunity, or just basic attack I should say. And then we're going to pretty much end you here. Good day, sir. Bam. Down you go. And yeah, we're feeling pretty good about this. Let's make sure you are... Sorry, let's make sure you are in cover. I believe we can probably just, like, own you straight up. Looks like we even have a sort of Overwatch type situation there, which isn't too bad. Let's move here. Boom. And down. You resisted harried. Victory is ours. We got shot one time and we annihilated everybody. The stunning blow was actually quite effective. I was very happy with that. Combat results. Whenever you finish combat, you will see this screen, which has a few vital pieces of information. If a character was injured during combat... Okay. Oh, existing injuries. Alright. Any new injuries will be displayed here. They will need to be treated the next time you make camp. Okay. Here you will see any items still equipped by your herdsman. We'll call them the herdsman. Herdsman. If you used any items during combat, it will be shown here as well. Okay. Here you will see all the items equipped by each character. Any items lost durability during the fight will be indicated by a red arrow. Okay, looks like we're fine. Alright, so existing injuries. Light head trauma. from when he got clonked on the head beforehand. Alright, that's cool. A sleeve or helped us. I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent. Otar Erlingson lies on the frozen earth in a small pool of his own blood. His blank eyes gaze at the sky. Do they? Okay. Otar's surviving brothers are slowly getting to their feet. None of them has any fight left in them. Nefya regards the survivors with a mixture of disdain and sadness. What do we do with them? Execute them. Let them go for now. We'll deal with them another day. The brothers pick up their weapons and leave dejectedly. Their pride has suffered a tremendous blow tonight, and this is not likely to be the last you've heard of it. Your guests look on with solemn expressions that don't reveal what they think of this act of mercy. I didn't want this, but you all saw what happened here. These men left me no choice. This is what happens to my enemies. Everyone here would do well to remember that. Anyone who has a dispute with me can observe our customs and challenge me to a duel, but I will not be ambushed at my own feast. Yeah, let's go with that one. As Sleeper steps forward, he looks not the least bit tired from the fight. I supported you here tonight because Otar and his brothers were out of line. It is not the way of our clan to kill each other in drunken brawls. Eldi, son of Falki, I challenge you to a duel for the position of Thane. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, should I? It's fine. An excited murmur rises among the guests. Katil mutters in a voice too low for anyone other than you and Nefya to hear. Can you believe this Biku Sorner? Sure, that's some sort of horrible, awful thing. It's his right to issue such a challenge. His timing could be better, though. Why do you challenge me? Alcifer, son of Grimvarder, I accept your challenge. He nods, apparently satisfied. We will meet on Holmgang Island at noon on the morrow. May the gods favor you. May they favor me indeed. Exploration! Click on the compass rose to open the area map. This shows the layout of the area with points of interest and your current position marked. Okay. Cool. Campaign map, blacksmith, witch's hut, burial site. I guess that's Mama. And I can't seem to zoom in, but that's fine. Alright, ooh, we have skill points. Let's hit P to assign those. Skills. This screen shows the primary stats, derived stats, okay, and skills of your character. This is where you'll spend points to buy skills when you earn them. All these stats are derived from your primary stats and modified by your skills, your equipment, and any lingering status effects. Hover over each of them to read about where they're coming from and what they do. Let's see, it's down here, okay. Use these buttons to switch between the 5 different categories of skills. Click on the skill to see what it does and whether it unlocks any abilities. Icons are grayed out if you don't meet the skill requirements. Okay, simple enough. We have no block chance because we don't have a shield. We're 60% accurate. It can be better. Determines the maximum accuracy for ranged attacks. This drops by 5% per hex distance to the target, and the final hit chance can never exceed 95%. That seems to only be for ranged. What's our melee like then? I'm curious. Do we always hit melee attacks? We have a little bit of damage reduction. We're both ranged and melee. It's not too bad. Why does it just say axe there? That's weird. Born to player, father. It's a little funny. Alright, oh, okay, that's why. So Dane axe, we have that, and then we have this. Base damage is increased by 20. And then if we do that, we get pull. Hooks the target's neck with the axe and pulls them into melee range. Interesting. Performs a wide arced attack. That's interesting. So we have a total of... Oh, sorry. To upgrade a skill, click on his icon and then press this button. If you have enough skill points to the left of the button, you'll see how many unused points you have in addition to your total. Okay. Remember to check this screen once in a while to see if you've earned enough points to unlock a new skill that you want. Skill points are exclusively earned from completing quests and from finding cairns. Alright, well, I kind of like that stunning blow. I think that was actually quite nice. I'm sort of wanting to maybe pick that up. It didn't do any damage, but it did do some work. Looks like it cost 12 to upgrade. We only have 10. Yeah. Well, is there any passive one we can get? Walk your shots? No. One movement in combat? That doesn't seem too bad. Sharpshooter? No. Sexist? We do more damage against the opposite sex. That's great. Grants a 5% chance to get one extra action when using normal attacks. That doesn't sound too bad. Move around an enemy without incurring attack of opportunity as long as you don't disengage. That seems fairly legit as well. That allows you to get around to the back of them for flanking attacks. Actually, I think I am going to get that. That actually sounds very, very, very useful. Grants +1 attack of opportunity per turn. Reduces the movement penalty of armor. Grants 25. Don't hate that. Oh, we already have that one. From Restore and Revive. Thick Skin. I wish it would show us stuff that we could only stuff that's actually available that we have points for, but it doesn't. What's this one? This one's 6, so we have 5. 1, that's 3. It's not that bad, actually. Why not? We'll grab that too. Attacks of opportunity are always nice. Alright, new quest. Something to prove. Discuss your options with Mama. Challenging you to a duel for the position of Thane. And it looks like a few other folks want to talk to us. Can we loot their... Oh, we can totally loot their bodies. Yeah, we can. It's empty. Vials. Vials are sturdier than pots and can safely store smaller amounts of liquid. Okay. An unfinished runestone with only a few grooves carved to contain words. Okay. Interesting. Some cloth and tar. Sure. Empty. Let's go talk to Catil, see what he gets to say. I can't believe it came to this. A man that bitter with sons that stupid? It was just a matter of time. So what actually happened out here? I heard loud voices and went to take a look. They were all out here with their weapons having some argument over whether or not to set fire to the hall. I asked him what they were doing. He holds up his hands and smiles weakly, and not at all in a judgmental way. Otar and Tost gang up on me and laid me out. Really should have been more careful, but for all of old Erlinger's bile over the years, I never thought they'd actually go this far. Next time, draw your weapon before confronting enemies. Just wait for us next time. Yeah, I think I learned my lesson. Feels like the whole clan has turned against me. Well, we'll have to deal with Erlinger after the duel tomorrow. We were unquestionably in the right tonight, but we dealt a great blow to Erlinger. Time will tell. Indeed it will. Let's go talk to Nefya. What's up, Nefya? Let me fight. I can handle my... Let me fight him? Oh. No, I can handle myself. I have to take this fight myself. You know that. And Nefya's voice almost falters. You have the right to ask another to fight on your behalf. If others see that another warrior is willing to risk her life for you, that is just as worthy of respect as if you beat Asli for yourself. That is what being a Thane is all about. I may be able to find a way to tip the scales in my favor. That's just not good enough for me. You plan to set up a ruse? And she nods. That's a good idea. Let me know if you need any help, and if you change your mind, my offer stands. Well, that's good to know. We do have folks that are willing to support me. Ooh, what's this? The Banner of Ribe, the School Skull Cleaver, and Halfdonner. Herodagar. That person. Dark eyes size you up under elaborately braided hair. There's something mysterious and dangerous about this woman. Just like I like 'em. You made short work of those mules. Man after my own heart. How's that? Nobody messes with me and lives. You seem to be similarly inclined. I took no pleasure in that fight. No, not pleasure, no. But satisfaction, surely. A well-deserved victory. I'm glad I got a chance to meet you now. I'm sure this won't be the last time we see each other. She holds up her cup in salute, then slithers away into the crowd without asking your leave. She can slither? Is she part serpent? I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this particular episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you again, I'm going to guess, tomorrow, with the next installment of Exiles of Doom. No, Expeditions Viking. I think we're going to probably end up getting exiled if things continue. Duels and people coming and trying to burn down our longhouse. I mean, it's not looking good. We may end up losing our Thanehood and being exiled to some random place and then having to build up and come back. I don't actually know the exact storyline of what's going to be happening, which is good. I like to keep myself in the dark about a lot of stuff, so I'm pretty happy that I know enough that I know I'm really going to enjoy the game, but not enough that it's completely spoiled for me. It's good stuff all around. Anyway, go ahead and hit that like button, guys, if you enjoyed, because it always helps, especially in the first few videos. And I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next episode of Expeditions Viking. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.